Yeah. It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 and home for the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Of course, you know it's your folk, Behind Radio Shouting. Stepping in the building, I got my New York partner in this thing, Phresher. What's good with it, my dog?
PH, wait a minute. What's up, folks?
I mean, you started it off the right way, man. I mean, wait a minute. Talk to me about that banger right there, boy.
Man, I mean, what is it not to say about it, man? You know what I'm saying? Has some of the biggest artists, in the world on it. I mean, it was crazy, man. It's just, it's a blessing, man.
Talk to me about coming out of New York with a club banger, though.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying? That thing go all the way up in the club.
That's a fact. I mean, it's just crazy, man. I'm just blessed, man. I know I keep using the same word, but I mean, I'm just thankful for, finally, catching one and the people appreciating what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do it for, Yeah, so basically, man, wait a minute, man. It goes up in every club. It don't matter what city, what state, you feel me? And it's just that beat, man. When you hear it, just don, so you just turn up, So, again, man, I'm thankful, man. I appreciate all the people. I appreciate all the supporters, man. Everybody that's, I'm telling everybody to wait a minute, you feel me? I appreciate all the artists that jumped on it. It's an energy record, you feel me? And the energy is undeniable, you know what I'm saying? It's undeniable. When you hear it, you just like, out your seat.
Wait a minute.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You turning up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, man, I'm just happy, man. I'm just excited.
But what went through your mind, though, Phresher, when you looked up and all of them artists hopped on that song? Because it's hard to get features out here, boy.
That's a fact, man. Yeah. I mean, that was everything, man. When I got the features, I was like when 50 jumped on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, 50 Cent?
Yeah.
And he called me like, yo, listen, man, I need you in my office on Monday when I come back from Miami. You know what I'm saying? I was like, wow. And then when Remy jumped on, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? And then it was just Royce the 5'9". It just kept going. It was just so contagious. You get what I'm saying? And it was, again, like I said, man, it's a blessing, man. I'm just excited, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Also, what went through your mind when you heard Remy verse taking shots, man?
Oh, man.
I
was
like, about to get nasty.
I was like, oh, man. Let the games begin. That's what I said, wow. Yeah. Let the games begin, and that, it was a great resurgence for the record, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It just went up again, you know what I'm saying? People that wasn't aware was aware after her verse, you know what I'm saying? Especially when we dropped the video, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it just took off, man. So shout out to Remy, shout out to 50, shout out to everybody that jumped on the record. We got over 1,000 freestyles on the record, you know what I'm saying? Maybe more.
Serious?
Yeah, it was crazy. Everybody freestyling on that record, so
not to mention 10 million views
on
that
exactly.
thing,
10 million. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank for all the supporters, the viewers. I appreciate you. Yeah, big time.
Talk to me about this new banger, though, Phresher.
Oh, man, Whole Thang, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, after dropping a record, that does so good, you just want to let people know. You don't want half. You want the whole thing. You feel me?
Thing.
So, and now that's why I dropped the record, Whole Thang, letting people know, like, my name heavy in the streets. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the top, you underneath, boy. Got the game on a leash, boy.
Oh!
My niggas looking for a feast, boy.
Right?
Oh, God, I want the whole thing. Oh, God, I want the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about wanting the whole thing, man. We don't want half no more.
That's cold right there.
That's
but talk to me about coming out of that BK, though.
Oh, man, it's different, man. Yeah, it's different, man. Basically New York as a whole was like, we had a little drought when it came to music and expanding. And then, with records like Panda, records like Ooh, and, you know what I'm saying, records like Wait a Minute, put us in a certain, not to mention Bobby Shmurda or Hot, you feel me? So now it's like this resurgent, you get what I'm saying? And these are all 4 records that came out of Brooklyn, you feel me? So right now, we winning right now, man, and I'm just excited, man, to be a part of that wave,
Yeah. Being a young artist coming out of Brooklyn, though, man. I mean, what was that like for you looking at this industry and knowing that you was about to have to tackle this thing? Man?
Yeah, man, it's tough, man. It's tough coming out of Brooklyn because, when it's not the ratio of or the rate. It's not a high rate of artists coming out of Brooklyn that's really, moving around the world and the music being heard. So people doubt it. They like, yo, man, you know what I'm saying? We going, we became like kind of like stuck to the environment. Like, so where the music wasn't traveling outside of Brooklyn, let alone New York. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So when you get a record that travel outside of New York, you're excited. You know what I'm saying? Then you get a record that travel across the states, you're even more excited. And that's what my record did. You know what I'm saying? It Shazammed out of so many places where it's just undeniable. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. It's tough being from Brooklyn, man, but, it also gives you that thick skin, that grit to keep going, that grind. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. We here, man.
Growing up in Brooklyn, though, man. I mean, what was some of your influence?
Man, my influence, Jay-Z, Big, heavy. Lil Wayne, heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like around, you know, me growing up, we had the internet. We just had like the internet, you know, so it was all Lil Wayne. You seeing what the Hot Boys was doing, you get what I'm saying? Cash Money. You like, oh, nah, that's where it's at. You get what I'm saying? Like I said, one of the songs that heavily influenced my life was Bling Bling. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bling Bling.
Yeah,
Every time I come around, y'all say they bling bling. Pinky ring right out about 50, bling bling. What? Every time I find them. So, you know what I'm saying? You got Jay, and you like, oh, wow, you know, Jay is the ultimate Brooklyn Knight, yeah.
That's true.
But man, Lil Wayne, what Wayne did for music, for rap, man,
Yeah.
that Cash Money, period.
Exactly.
That was, you know what I'm saying? I was heavy influenced by him, you know what I'm saying?
Talk to me about what you want to do for rap though right now.
Oh man, man, right now I'm just trying to lead the youth, man, show the youth, man, that you know it's possible. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Bigger than music, you know what I'm saying? Like it's possible. Whatever you want to do, you can do. You get what I'm saying? And everybody's story is different. You feel me? Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gotta come from a rich family. Everybody ain't gotta have that uncle that did it before you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first to ever do it in my family. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm just trying to set that page, you know, open that door for my family and everybody from behind me. And my hood is like, yo, listen. I can do it because Phresher did it, you feel me? So I'm just here to just lead, you know what I'm saying, show the youth that it's possible, man. Anything is possible, man, if you grind, you know what I'm saying? And I just want to show the rest of the music industry that I'm here to stay, you feel me? Yes, I'm here to stay.
Now, I know you also came up with that boy Designer, though,
Oh, yeah,
man.
yeah, most definitely.
Talk to me about that, and how do you feel when both of y'all are maneuvering in this industry on that level, though?
It feels good, man. It feels real good. You get what I'm saying? Like, me and Designer, like, that's like a little brother to me, you get what I'm saying? Like, I put him in the studio, had him working real hard, you know what I'm saying? He ended up, you know, dropping a super banger in Panda and going. But it feels good, man. It feels good to have, you know what I'm saying, one of the dudes that you grew up in your neighborhood to go and then you go. It's ultimate, man. It's the ultimate feeling, man.
Break down that creative process to me, though, Phresher. I mean, when you in that studio.
Oh, man.
And then also tell me, how do you go about picking your tracks? Because, see, being from New York, do you ever want to get down with the boom bap or what?
Nah, man. Right now, man, it's all about wins and losses, man. I'm going for what's winning right now. You understand? I watch every artist. I listen to every artist, and I just watch what's going on and how did he win on this particular record and what I like about records. You know what I'm saying? So me, particular, this is the way the process works. I listen to a record. I get a vibe. Yeah. If it don't get me going, I don't want it. Cause I need to move. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them energetic dudes. I'm like Buster. You feel me? Like if it don't get me going, like see, wait a minute, wait, you could just if it don't get me going like that, I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? I want no part. So you know, most of the time, when I get in the studio, I already got the vibe. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to just patch it together, really add words to what I'm. You know what I'm saying? The vibe. You know. Exactly. You know, it's no hoes. I don't play no games when I get in the studio. It's not one wasted second, man. I hate it. I don't waste no time. You know what I'm saying? I don't joke. I mean, I don't drink, smoke, none of that. So when I get in the studio, I'm just locked in. Here we go, just writing, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about.
What was it that made you decide to start rapping to begin with, though, Phresher?
Yeah, you know, I was an athlete growing up, you know what I'm saying? I dropped the ball on football. You know what I'm saying? I had my son early, so in high school. So it was a little tough, you know, and once I realized that the hoop dreams or, you know, the field dreams was over, I picked up that pen and I was like, yo, you know, I got to do something. And that's how I started, you know what I'm saying? It was all grind. You know, it never was a hobby for me. You know what I'm saying? This was always a career, some way that I knew, a way that I knew I would make my living, you know what I'm saying? And God bless me, man.
What was the tipping point for you, though, when you realized that this pimping this pen done paid off and it's about to go all the way down?
Yeah. It was, ultimately it was Wait a Minute, but before Wait a Minute, I had a record on the low with Designer, you know what I'm saying? And it started reacting real well in New York, you know, and I was just like, wow, you know, people started to know me, like, oh, wow, that's Phresher, you know, and I was like, oh, okay, I want more of that right there. So, you know, so I started taking it a little bit even more serious, you know, but that's when I knew on the low. And then Wait a Minute, ultimately, just when I was like, oh, I'm here. Yeah. I'm here, you know, and again, man, blessed.
Talking to the other artists in the game, man, I mean, how did you feel even when you looked up and they all hopped on your remix, man, to support you like that, though, man? Because that's love.
That's love, man. It felt so good, man, because, you know, now, you know, it's such a pay to play game, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to getting these artists to jump on your record. When they do it organic, I mean, like, when you don't even reach out. I didn't speak to Remy, speak to 50 before this record. Solely because of this record, I met them through the record, you know what I'm saying? And that was the greatest feeling because I knew they respected my music. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, so it wasn't the swag, it wasn't nothing. It was like, I like this song, you know what I'm saying? And it was a great feeling to be appreciated, man. 50 brought me out on a couple of shows. I was like, oh, man. Yeah, man. Remy brought me out, Powerhouse. Yeah, it was awesome.
Talk to me about the things that you learned and the obstacles that you overcame. Talk to me.
Man, I learned so much, man, about, own your moment. Go get your moment. That's what I learned most, you know what I'm saying? Like, your moment is not going to come to you. Like, you don't wait for it. You go get it. You get what I'm saying? I learned that a lot with music, and I learned that also when it's it's it.
Yeah.
And a lot of times the people going to tell you a lot. That's what I learned most.
Mm-hmm.
The people are going to tell you when it's hit, man.
Yeah.
You can't deny it. They're going to tell you when it's it. You can't be stuck in your ways. You got to adapt. You got to adjust. It's survival of the fittest, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You can't sell apples to a community that want oranges, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and that's what a lot of artists need to understand, man. Like, don't get stuck in your ways. Just keep creating music, man. Just creating. You're only one hit away. That's what I learned, too. You're only one hit away. You could be dry 100 songs straight, and you drop that one record, and it move you out the hood. You get what I'm saying? And I'm a testament to that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm what perseverance look like. You get what I'm saying? I grind. I stuck it out, man. I never gave up. You know, and it's paid off, man. I'm here.
But what is it that made you stay down, man? Because see, a lot of folks, they can't stay down to come up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It's ultimately, man. It's watching watching my parents struggle. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it's like I wanted to be able to help them in some type of way, you know. And I knew that music was it, man. I knew it. My pops did it, my grandfather did it, and I just felt like third time was the charm. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, it's watching my mom, seeing her struggle, seeing my dad struggle, seeing my kids look me. I can't let them down. You get what I'm saying? So
man.
it's a whole nother level of grind right here. You know what I'm saying? Because my kids, man, I look them in their eyes and I want to get on the world. You know what I'm saying? I can't let them down, man. So that's what I had to stay down. I ain't have no choice. I can't give up on them. I give up on myself and getting up on my kids, and I never do that.
Talk to me about how it feels, though, when you look at them kids and you say, Daddy went out there and did that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they tell me. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's 4 years old, man. Sing my song like it ain't no tomorrow.
Yeah.
You understand? I call my daughter like doing little. So I'm like, what you doing? She's like, I'm rapping. And you be surprised. You see, look, my daughter, I'm not. Hey, listen, she go to ballet. She does all this stuff. But she sees her daddy doing music, and she's like just doing it. My son pick up his little pen. I'm looking at him. I'm bugging. And I'm just inspiring them without pushing them. You know what I'm saying? Listen, school is everything. You know what I'm saying? My son play football. Hey, listen, you go to prototype, you practice, but then he gets his little pen and he writing without and pressuring him. I'm just showing him. You lead by example. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm doing. I'm leading by example. So it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing, man.
And then I got to take it to moms.
Yeah,
I mean, how does moms feel when she see her son and went out there and turned all the way up, man?
I'm my mom's only child, so you can imagine, man, how she feel, man. Like she's I get her through, man. I get her through. When she see me, she call me all the time. Where you at now, babe? You know what I'm like, yeah, right now I'm in Atlanta. She's like, how long you gonna be there? She's just so excited. I let her speak to a lot of artists over the phone. So she's just so proud of me, man. So proud of me. Because it wasn't easy for her to accept that I was gonna drop out of school, college, and do this music. It wasn't easy for her to accept it. But now seeing me, seeing it pay off, she's like, wow, baby, my baby went and got it. So shout out to my moms and my pops, man. I love y'all to death.
Exactly. I mean, how do you feel right now on your second single, though?
Yeah, man.
That first one ain't no fluke.
That's a fact, man. It feels real good. A lot of times, people ask me the pressure to keep bringing these records. How do you? There's no pressure with me. You understand? Because my thing is, I don't write to create hits. I just make good music. Yeah. And if there's a hit, it's a hit. You understand? But I'm here to make good music and steady. Persistent music, meaning like you like, oh, it's a good record. It's a good record. It's good.
Exactly.
But it's a hit. It's a hit. But I'm gonna keep dropping these records.
Yeah.
And that's my main point. The main goal is to keep myself relevant by dropping good music.
Exactly. Now, do you got any full body of works that's about to
Yeah,
drop?
yeah. Right now, we just dropped the full body of work. Wait a minute, EP. It dropped. It dropped in February 28th.
Okay.
Yeah, February 28th. It dropped. You know, I was excited about it, but right now we about to drop another project. This is the mixtape, like the tape with the features on it. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, I done grabbed a couple features on the way, you know, along the way. You know, people respect what I'm doing now, you know. So now it's like, hey, now it's time to play. So right now we about to drop this next project. I'm excited about looking like late May, early June, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited.
What do we need to be expecting from that thing, man? Don't just tell me about no project and some of these features. What's happening?
Oh man, a couple features, man. We got my dog Don Q. We got my dog Jim Jones. You know, that was a big one for me. You know, coming up in New York. You know, the Dipset era. You know, so Jimmy, Remy, of course. We got Remy Boy Monty. You know, that whole Fetty Wap clique. We got hold on. I can't really talk about this other one until it's solidified, man. Okay. But, you know, dudes like, you know, Jay the Kid. We got a couple of good, you know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm on ATL grabbing, snatching a couple features, too. So we don't know who might be on this next, you know what I'm saying?
See, that's cold there, boy.
Yeah, definitely. That's a fact.
Talk to me about growing up in New York, man, and how that culture and society affected you and your music, man.
Oh, man. Growing up in New York, man, it's just a level of grit, man. It's a level of just, you know what I'm saying? You survival of the fittest, man, for real, man. I know it's tough everywhere, man, but New York is so fast. We want it now, and that's what, you know, basically helped mold me. You know what I'm saying? That if you ain't gonna go get it, it ain't gonna come to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go get your moment, you know, and that's all, you know, growing up in New York. Like I said, it's grind. Everybody gotta grind everywhere. Yeah. But in New York, it's just so fast. I don't know if you ever been there, man. It's just so fast, man. Everybody just moving around. So New York just makes you just, you know, you're up. Like I'm one of them dudes. I'm up 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm sleeping 1 o'clock in the morning. Barely. I go to sleep at 4. You know what I'm saying? From working, and then you wake up at 7, and that's the New York. This is just like it's so fast. We don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you know that's how New York shaped me. You know, and just, man, the grind, man, the grit. I keep saying the grit, man, because it's tough out there, man. It's a rotten apple. That's what they call it. You know, the rotten apple. It's tough, man. You gotta have thick skin. You gotta be a bull out there.
Exactly. What is it like for you now being able to see different places around the country too and experience different vibes, man?
Yeah, man. That's everything for me.
Yeah.
Everything. You know, just being in Atlanta for 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, like the music, man. I've been in the studio with damn the every producer. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's about. It's about seeing, hey, how this works here and how it works there. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm going to Miami next week. Yeah. Sit there for a little bit. I just want to see how it works and who to build it, and that's everything. You know what I'm saying? You can't get stuck up in your region or where you from, because that's not what music is about. It's about going and seeing what it's like here, and seeing how you can take what's in that culture, bring it back to yours, and show people like, hey, listen, man, it's a world out there. You know, a lot of people are afraid to do that. You know, like, hey, I don't want to get jacking they sound. No, listen, bro, it ain't listen, man. We got the internet now. You know, everybody sound like everybody. Everybody making music, and it's all about making good music. So I'm here to make good music, you know?
Now, talk to me about life before rap and life after rap. I mean, is it everything that you dreamt it would be? Yeah.
That's a wild question, man. You know, life before rap, you know, again, was, you know, just working and grinding it out 9 to 5, you know. Yeah. Life after rap, man. I definitely like life after rap or life during rap, you know. But the industry is definitely what I expected. You know what I'm saying? If the people like you, man, you know what I'm saying, the artists mess with you, man, they gonna jack your vibe and they gonna show you love. If they don't, then they don't. You know, and I'm a cool dude. You feel me? So more or less, everybody mess with me. You feel me? Everybody pretty much like what I'm doing, and they respect. You know, like I said, they like me for more of my character more than the music. Like, it's like, yo, damn, I like you make good music. Yeah. But damn, I like your personality. You feel me? You're a real cool dude. It's genuine. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, you know, but you, again, in the music industry, man, you got those snakes, man. You got those snakes, man. It's just like, you know, it's like being on the street. You get what I'm saying? But now it's like corporate snakes, and they got more money than you, and they just try to just, you know, so, you know, you just got to be careful, man. But the music industry, man, it's a good industry, man, but you got some fake ones. You just stay far away from it. That's what I do, man. I'm just decipher what's real, what's fake, and I stay away from the fake, man. I can't do it.
I feel you on that. Lastly, I mean, anything else you want to get off your chest, and how can the people contact you?
Oh, man, the people, man, follow me, man, on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all that, man. Phresher _DGYGZ, and that's with a PH. So PHRESHER _DGYGZ. PHRESHER _DGYGZ. Follow me, Phresher _DGYGZ. As soon as you type in PH, man, I'm there, man.
I can definitely dig it with Phresher.
Appreciate it. My dog.
Appreciate you coming through this thing, my dog. Wish you nothing but the best and much
Definitely,
success.
man. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate you for having me.
Yes, sir. Be High Radio Shout. It's Hot 107.9, man. Let's go.
Wait.